So, okay, Orbment setup. I've got that on. I think Estelle's setup is pretty much fine. The only thing I'm worried about is not having access to Earth Wall, which might actually be really bad, because that could be useful here. Yeah, no Earth Guard could come back to bite me, actually, so... It needs to be on the same track as Luck. I'd probably rather have Cast 1 than Mind. As for you, there isn't really all that much that I can actually give you. Okay, so tactics, battle position, starting close is probably good. This boss has attacks that can punish you no matter where you go, so it really does not matter. If you're far away, he'll use a really bad attack on you, and if you're close, he'll use a really bad attack on you, and also don't expect to stay close to him for any decent length of time at all. Turns of equipment, okay, now is when I'm going to be equipping the proxy puppet. Now, I would only recommend using the emergency puppet here if you're really struggling with this fight, because there are fights later in the game where this is a lot more helpful. But, yeah, if you're really struggling, you can always go ahead and use that. That is, if you transferred a perfect save file from the first game. But if not, you'll always have the proxy puppet. And with that, it is time to save. I guess in terms of items and other healing and things like that, having as many Nature's Bounty as possible is good. Surprise cookie. So I went out of my way to make as many of these as possible, and you'll see why when we get into this fight. So, on that note, let's go. Now, here's something also annoying about this fight. So yeah, there's a bonus BP question that happens in the cutscene beforehand. So if you have to reload a save because you messed up your setup before the fight, you are gonna have to answer that BP question again. But, here we are. We fought a Sword Jaeger, we fought a Gun Jaeger, and now it's time for the Spear Jaeger. Most powerful of them all. Oh yes, those traps were so threatening. You press one switch that happens to be right next to the gates to open them. It is true, attacking this kind of facility would definitely put you on the Bracer Guild's wanted list easily. So here's the question. This one actually takes a bit of a leap of logic and I really like it. So, the correct answer for getting extra BP is this. We don't need to contact anyone. And out of context, that doesn't really make a lot of sense. But here, Estelle pulls off something really smart. Exactly. It's very suspicious that all communication to this place has gone dead for so long. So, yeah, there are going to be reinforcements coming anyway. Monster is right! Very right. I'm gonna be so surprised if I do this on my first try. Let's go. It is time for the Spear Jaeger. He buffs his strength and speed with that, and that attack I like to call Schwartz Fail, because that's what you'll be doing in this fight. A lot. Now, am I in range for surprise cookies yet? Yes, I am. Okay. I actually don't know if morale affects surprise cookies. I guess we'll find out.
Come on.
In fact, I'm pretty sure it doesn't because they use their own fixed strength values, so that was kind of dumb, but anyway, just wanted to set that up. So, about these surprise cookies. So 500 strength is actually quite a lot above our strength stat at this point, so Surprise Cookies hit incredibly hard. Yeah, that is way out damaging our basic attacks at this point. And there's Summer Shower, which hits absurdly hard, especially when he's strength buffed. And I'm not going to get Tear in first. If there's any time to use your Tear Bombs, it's now. But I like to save my S-Class for later on in this fight, because you really want to take him down quickly once he gets low. And, yep, there's another ability that can knock you all the way across the room, otherwise known as Annalace's Bane. Yeah, see why this fight is a problem? Okay, I think I'm just going to continue to just spam cookies on him. We are the Bracer Girl Scout Squad, and we're going to give you cookies! I just also love his, like, ridiculous, over-the-top, gratuitous German there. It just sounds like someone trying way too hard to sound German. Like, that's how I picture it to me. Like I'm picturing him just yelling things like, Ich sprechen Deutsch! Oh, great, not that attack. And Estelle's probably dead, isn't she? Yes, she is! Okay. There goes the proxy puppet already. That's not good. So, yeah, whenever you're far away from him, he will use that on you, and he'll taunt you by saying you're never out of my range when he doesn't, so he is a complete jerk. Should I? You know what, I'm gonna try and Earth Guard. Might save myself later. Yeah. See, this is why you probably want to be close to him, because if you're not, he will spam that, and, that does bad things. Can I? Okay, good. I can get healing in. You never ever want to get cocky. I have lowered this guy to very low health before, and been so close to winning, and then totally blown it because I didn't heal, and then he just triple turned me and killed me. Trust me, that happens pretty frequently in this fight, so yeah, don't let him do that. Should I Comet here, or should I just go for... Like, I just want to get as close to him as possible so he doesn't keep spamming that stupid attack. He'll probably spam it anyway, but still. Okay, still did not double turn me, that's good. Das ist mein Hamburger! That is all the early high school German I know! Yeah, I took German for like a third of 1 year of high school, so I don't know a lot of it. And most of us only learned insults. Like, du bist sehr doof, you are very stupid, or du bist nicht intelligent, which is probably self-explanatory. As well as du bist ein Schweinhund, which literally means pig dog, but from what I've heard, it's actually way more offensive than it sounds, so don't use that one. Unfortunately, he's putting us on the defense a little bit, and that's not good. Okay, he's still only using his bad attack, though. And more cookies! I just love how this guy's biggest weakness is just having biscuits thrown in his face. That could actually be a problem. I think I'll heal Estelle just to be safe. At least we get to hear a lot of this song.
We're good to go.
He hasn't even pushed us into the Crisis music yet. That will probably change, though. And he's double turning. I am S-breaking with Estelle just in case he goes for her and finishes her off, because that could easily happen. He's only just below half. Okay, he went for Annalise. That's generally not good, but that's better than I thought it would be. You need to... Okay, do I use... we will be able to buy these soon, because like after the prologue, we were officially out of resource management hell, or should I say Gehenna. So I don't feel bad using all of these Terror Bombs now. In fact, I didn't find these in my earlier playthroughs, and that's what probably made this fight so hard. Okay, setting up Schwartz. Fail again. Charge. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, this guy hits stupidly hard, as you can probably tell. Am I going to be able to... Oh, I removed your healing. That was really, really stupid. I should not have done that at all. that could actually end really horribly for me. I kind of want to throw another cookie at you.
Good to go.
Oh, that's bad. Especially bad since, he double turned me. Now, might not be a bad time to use my Celestial Bomb, and if I do that, I'm gonna have to immediately S-break with Annalise because she's probably going to die right now. I'm going to show the full animations here, because this is a pretty significant fight. Like, I'm not kidding when a lot of Trails series fans consider this one of the hardest battles in the whole series. Yeah, see, Cookie's out-damage a 200 CP S-Craft. Oh, great, we are in Crisis music now. And I only have one cookie left, and he only has... Yeah, I didn't even mention the worst thing about this guy, by the way, which we'll probably be seeing soon. Don't hit Annalise, please. Oh, he's double turning. Maybe I should have saved my, Oh, Reviving Balm heals more, let's use that. Maybe I should have saved my Celestial Bomb for now. I am probably gonna fail this. I'm so close! Okay, he's buffing himself. That might be my chance. Or it might not. How many more healing items do I? We have one more of those.
We're good to go.
This might actually put us out of Crisis music. I probably should use that on Estelle and use Teal on Annalise, but well. Don't do anything really. Oh, he's double turning. I hate it when he double turns. Okay, but he did go for both of us individually instead of together, so... Earth Guard, I think. And he is out of, his buff. Don't use the thing that I don't want you to use. Double turn. He still has, like, yeah, he still has a lot of health left. Heal, self, Estelle. I guess I can try for a fire arrow, flare arrow. Well, at least that doesn't interrupt casting. Okay, buffing. It's really terrifying when that's like the least of your worries in a fight. That's the thing that I kind of want to see him do. Flare arrow. I just need to get him down to below 800. Could this get me an S-Craft? It did. Let's go for it right now. So... Oh, that's probably not going to put him in cookie. That's a weird sentence. Actually, it did get him kind of low. Okay, he didn't double turn. That is actually really good. Oh, that is like just like it's like if I get a very good damage roll with my last surprise cookie, this could do it. But I feel like there's a chance that it might actually not do enough. And if that happens and he double turns me, I'm actually dead. Yeah, here's the thing. If I mean, if he double turns me, I'm dead anyway. So I might as well go for it. Yeah, it did enough! Nice!
I'm invincible! Or am I?
After that, you certainly are. Oh boy, I am... Wow, I can't believe that first try. That is a, like... Take my word for it, that is a really, really brutal fight. On normal, it's pathetic. And on easy, probably even more so. But on anything above normal, that fight sucks. I didn't even mention the worst part. It's that he can heal. I'm pretty sure that he can heal as well. I think I've seen him do that. Oh, that fight is a pain. With that, we have defeated this Jaeger. Yeah, all those abilities he used, and his annoying tendency to blow us across the room with his spear. That seemed oddly familiar. He was the sword Jaeger. And you can obviously tell who this guy is. Yes, this was all an elaborate training exercise. The hints are definitely there though, if you look for them. All of these Jaegers fight very similarly to how the Bracers did in the arena back in the first game. Also, there's the fact that you were just knocked out and left in the forest, and particularly the fact that they just hid your equipment in chests in the forest. You think that's just like, oh, you know, just an RPG trope if you always find your equipment close by, but no, it's another hint that this was all just a test. I like how they drew new portraits for the three of them just for this. Honestly true, yeah, if Kurt's idea of fun is putting us through that fight with him. True, yeah, if you'd been knocked out by that gas earlier, they really just would have killed you, so... You need to be ready for anything when we're fighting the Society. So, we got the full training package. And it's not Shara or someone like that, it's Phyllis. Yes, Phyllis. She locked us out of the shop for half the prologue on purpose. Yeah, she was the damsel in distress of this situation. And of course, you also must have been in on it. Everyone except us. Yeah, they probably had to call, like, the main branches of the guild and just inform them they were going to go communications silent for a day, otherwise they really would have sent reinforcements, and that would have put a very interesting end to the training exercise. So, one more thing, this is a bit of a weird time to mention it, but about attack food, is that it has a fixed strength value, so it does get outclassed very quickly, but for the point in the game when you get it, attack food is usually ludicrously strong, so make as much use out of it as you can. Yes, we beat you after all. We beat you at your absolute best. Yeah, so something that I forgot to mention is we are never coming back here again for the rest of the game. SC is actually a lot more open than the first game in terms of revisiting past areas, but this is one place you'll never go back to, so make sure you got all the chests before you do this fight. I'm pretty sure I got all of them. Here's someone we have not met before. Meeting someone we definitely do remember. And using his real name this time. So this is pronounced Löwe. It's German for lion. And that attack that distracted Cassius was all this guy is doing, whoever he is. Of course, he's Cassius Bright after all. He has a counter to everything. Oh, okay. That doesn't sound good. Yep, Cassius is certainly no normal man. Yeah, and it costs an entire Jaeger core. But to this group, that's a necessary sacrifice. Otherwise known as him going back to the army. Four titles. I think we know who they're referring to there. And this is a man we know all too well, the one responsible for all of this. And the one responsible for Joshua running away. This is the real him. That's kinda Ouroboros in a nutshell. They're a group of extremely dangerous but extremely unstable individuals who all have their own individual agendas but are also working towards the Grandmaster's common goal. Yeah, especially since Joshua seemed to know you. Remember that fake name Joshua gave when he was posing as a maid back in the end of the last game? Yeah, that was foreshadowing. And on all those teasers, we end Prologue, A Maiden's Resolve. see you for the next chapter when we arrive back in Le Pearl and see what's changed.